and I decided to just live stream for you guys because I haven't live streamed in a while. I haven't posted in general in a while, but it's 2025 and we are going to be improving that. We're going to change that. We are done with the inconsistency. Oh man, I decided to go live and my phone's literally at 10%. This phone, man, this phone's battery, not the best. Oh, hold on. Sorry guys, that was just the guys that they were giving me another chair so that when me and Elian eat or sit down or something that he has his own chair too. Okay, I am going to eat a little something while I do this live with you guys. I have this. We did a little bit of grocery shop and surprise, well, actually I was about to say that I was gonna hide it from you guys where I am, but literally I wrote it in the title of this live. We're in Bali, my favorite place in the world. Oh, and I didn't realize this brand literally sells Bali on it, specifically Bali. But hold on. Okay, for a second I was tripping. I was like, wait, is this not vegan? But it is. I read them greens free, but this is a cookies and cream chocolate. I don't know, I guess because it's white, it's not technically chocolate, but it's cookies and cream white chocolate, and I'm so excited to try it. The ingredients are cocoa sauce, castor sugar, biscuit crumbs, that's cookies and cream, coconut cream powder, cashew nuts, emulsifier, what is that? I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna try this. Oh geez, oh no, no way guys, I just opened the packet and bro, it's already opened. No way. You know what, maybe we can bring it back tomorrow. I got two. Maybe that one will be okay, but bro, this wasn't cheap either. Come on, man. Hopefully the other one's okay. I'm not gonna eat. Already open and I don't know how long it's been around for. Come on, man. That was a real pump fake. Okay, let's see the other one. That's very disappointing, guys. Very disappointing. Let's try the other one. I pray this one isn't already opened, because I was just so excited to dig into it. Okay, this one's okay. That's so ratchet, guys. Who does that? And you know what? I was just seeing like a TikTok or a short about like how like you should always get the back when you're in the grocery store because the first ones are always touched and they're always the oldest. And now I see why, because I just grabbed that from the front, and yeah, that was definitely ratchet. But anyways, let's try this. First, you know, I'm gonna pull the whole thing out and show you guys. We'll see how it looks. Ooh, look at that. For those of you who just joined, Bali, and I'm about to try this Jungle Gold Bali cookies and cream vegan chocolate bar out. But I mean, I don't really know if it's fully considered chocolate because it's white. I'm not racist. I am half white, but anyways. That's so good. It's really sweet though. Really sweet. Who are you just biting on the edge like that? The thing is, who make the lines like that? Who's really gonna break it up into a circle? Is that even possible? Now that I said that, I kind of want to see if it's possible. I mean, it will be possible, but we're not gonna do it all at once. I'm not getting much of this. It's way too sweet. It's so sweet. Should I give Elian some? I'll give him a little piece of some sugar. Hey, baby, you want to try some? Let's see what it tastes like. How is it? Is it good? He just got back and he's just having a little bit of screen time before bed. And he's learning Indonesian at the same time because the show is happened to be in Indonesian. He's always watching different things in different languages. He's my super lingual baby. I was gonna say bilingual, trilingual, but he's a polyglot. It's so cool because he's literally learned to say thank you in so many languages, because mainly like in a lot of countries, that's all I really know, hello and thank you. And he'll hear me saying it over and over, and then eventually he just copies me. And the best, and not just me, like the people around in Thailand, if you guys know, well anyways, thank you is kapun ka. Well, for a female you say kapun ka, And then for male, you say kap. And then a lot of times they'll just say like kap and then put their hands together and bow. And Elian has started to do that. He'll just put his hands together and go kap. And it's super, super cute. By the way, you guys might like my glasses. I just got them today. Finally, literally the whole time in Vietnam and Phu Quoc, I was, and in Jakarta and here, basically blind, kind of, because Elian broke my glasses. I was just kind of retaping the arm. Honestly, was kind of prioritizing a lot of other things to pay for, and not glasses. So I was like, you know what, I can live without these. I had contacts too, and I was wearing contacts. And then when I was packing up my simply, like this is a not red flag, but this is a, what's the word? It's just something I need to work on. A lot of times when I'm packing for a trip, I'll just do it so quickly at last minute. And actually, like right before leaving Thailand, leaving Chiang Mai, so basically, I don't know if you guys already know, but I'm starting an Airbnb business, like a short-term business, an arbitrage business. And basically, I decided to pull out of the apartment that I was currently in. I was living in it, and I also had one reservation, and the reservation went terribly, and they gave me a 1-star review. I was so upset about it, but I was like, you know what? I'd only been there for like 1 month, and the next month rent was due, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pull out of this because I also negotiated to only pay half of the deposit the first month and the second month, and I was like, you know what? I've only put half the deposit down. Let me just leave this place real quick and to head to Phu Quoc, Vietnam. By the way, I see someone down there, Phu again. You said hello, and then you said something in Vietnamese, Vietnam. I'm so sorry, I don't speak Vietnamese. I only know Xin Chào, and Gam. But I was just in Phu Quoc for 1 month. And anyways, I digress a little bit, but the reason I was saying all that is because when I was in Vietnam, or in Chiang Mai and packing for Vietnam, I was packing up so quickly that the half-broken glasses, I packed them away somewhere. It's funny because I have one arm that I left in my bag, but that's pretty useless. And I honestly, like, so much before getting to Vietnam that I like didn't have the extra money to buy glasses, and I was wearing contacts every single day. Sorry, I do talk really quickly. That is a problem of mine. I talk really, really fast. If you want me to slow down, I'll try. I can't guarantee. Especially when I'm telling stories, sometimes it just comes out so quickly. That's why in my videos, like when I'm sitting down and filming for a vlog, I will talk a lot slower because, I don't know, I guess it's a little more focused. But for the longest time in Phu Quoc too, I was just wearing contacts, but then I ended up getting an eye infection, and that was terrible. And I was low-key like half blind for a bit, and I am super only all natural methods, and there is one method I use, like the best method was using breast milk. I know it sounds crazy, but I just put a little bit on a spoon, put it in my eyes, and it heals it. But anyways, I feel like I am just telling them stories. I'm digressing a lot, but yeah, I decided finally, you know what? We gonna get some new glasses. What do you think? Do they suit me? And yes, I have been going through a little bit of financial struggle in the last couple months. Not financial struggle. It's been a bit of a rough last couple months, to be quite honest. And I do have the option on here if you want to give me a super chat. Just saying, there's somewhere. I think there's a button that you can push. So the option's there for you. Just want to let you guys know. But anyways, we are here in my favorite place in the world. And if you read the title, then you would know. Then that is Bali. And Bali is my favorite places in the world for many reasons, but it's just like, it's basically home for my soul. I have been traveling since 2018, like full time. I became a digital nomad then, and there were a lot of reasons why I started, and you know, there were much like trauma and many things that I went through in my childhood, and like me starting to travel was just the first little bit of me just like having a spring and realizing all the things that I've been through and starting to heal. And even though, well, there's two places that are just like really, that I mean, what's your favorite place you've been to? Because I've traveled to so many places, and I always at first say like, you know what, like I really don't like choosing favorites because I'm not that kind of person. I just hate doing favorites like that. But I'll say Bali, Hawaii, because those two places, they're first of all beautiful islands, and I love ice and beaches. What's wrong, honey? You want some more? And also, you guys want to see Elian? He's gonna eat some more chocolate. And there are places where my spiritual journey were triggered, and where I spent a significant amount of time in the beginning of my traveling journey, my nomad journey. And they're just places that have really, really dear places in my soul. Really, really dear places. Australia, one of the places that in those early stages as well. But I don't know, it doesn't stand out to me as much as Bali and Hawaii. I think it's just sitting on a tropical beach and contemplating life, contemplating. There we go, guys. Look, it really is coming out as a circle. I'm so sorry. I don't know why. Maybe it's pushing out, but I have so many people in Vietnam here in the comment section, and unfortunately, the only Vietnamese I know, it's Xin Chao and Gamlan. I'm sorry. So whoever is commenting all those things, I'm so sorry. I don't know what you're saying. What? You don't want it? No. No. He says no and then grabs it and puts it in his mouth. Typical, typical. Okay, I think after this piece I'm done. It's way, way too sweet. But today was the first full day here in Bali. So I did not realize that this month, January, is the rainiest rainiest month of the year. I drank a lot today. A lot. But we're just letting it rain. Let the rain pour down. And also, there's something healing about rain. Like, as you wash down, there's just, even just have water pouring on you, there's just something so beautiful about it. Does anyone else relate to this? Like, I feel like you probably have had to be in Asia to kind of get full experiences. Like, being on a motorcycle and just getting drenched in rain. Like, not in a cold place, because you don't want to be drenched in rain if you're in, like, Vancouver, right? But, like, being in a hot, humid place and then being drenched in rain, it just feels so liberating. Am I crazy? Also, there is such a crazy moment when we're in Bangkok that I don't know why this day I decided to take a motorcycle to get us home instead of just taking the train, because I don't know, I can know, but in Bangkok, a lot of times it is smarter to take the train. But this day, it was already late, and then I ended up passing out. He had a rain jacket and everything. And I remember we were on the motorcycle. We only had been on the motorcycle for like maybe 15 minutes. The driver pulls over and he's like, he's speaking Thai, right? Because I don't speak, because he does English. And he's like, basically saying like, yo, we need to cover up. It's gonna rain. And I put Elian's rain jacket on. And then he pulls out one for me. And I was like, no, I'm good, guys, right? Like, I like the rain, you know? I was not expecting. It was wild. This was one of the craziest experiences. But honestly, this is the kind of experiences that just make traveling so amazing. And that just add to your life story. This is melting in my head. But this was so wild. It was raining like nuts. We're going through Bangkok highways, and there's moments where the guy's going so fast, and the rain is like pelting me, and we're going so quickly. Elian's all secured here because he's in front of me. He has a hood, he has a rain jacket, he's safe. He falls asleep, right? But yo, I had to close my eyes because the way we were going fast and the rain was hitting me, it was going into my eyeballs. My eyes open. I just closed my eyes and prayed for the best. You want more? This is really good, guys. But like I said, that is enough because it's really, really good though. I'm just sad because I really bought two and I only technically have one because this other one that was like already opened, someone opened it and then put it in a box. And who knows how long it's been open for. Who knows if it's poisoned or not. Yo, I mean, I told the story in a live and then I deleted it because I was just like, not fully ready for that. But I've been poisoned once by a nanny, and that was a whole experience, and that was traumatizing. But that's a story for another day. We're not going to tell the story in this live. I do not feel like talking about that right now. But but yeah, if you guys want to hear more of the story, comment below and maybe I'll make a video about it. We'll see. I don't know. When it first happened, my first thoughts were like, I need to tell this story and make a video about it, but it affected me a lot more than I admit. It really did. It was really traumatizing. I mean, duh, it's something traumatizing. Like, this lady tried to kill me. Who knows? Maybe she wasn't actually trying to kill me. Maybe she just wanted to make me sick. Who knows? But it was so scary. Anyways, we're not going to talk about that. So we're not going to talk about that. What are we going to talk about? Someone in the comments, there's 14 of you guys here. Someone give me a topic to talk about. Or if you have questions. Whew. But I just want to say that I am so happy to be back in Bali. My favorite place. More? Okay, you can have one more piece, but it's a lot of sugar, baby boy. Or do you want water? Do you want water? I'll give you one little more piece. Just a little bit, okay? Okay. Look at the packaging. Very Bali, very Bali. Also, the vibes in Bali are so different from Jakarta. After having just been in Jakarta, sure, they're both technically in Indonesia, but Bali is one part of Indonesia that's not super Muslim heavy like the rest of Indonesia. Like, you barely even hear the call to prayer 5 times a day like you do when you're in Jakarta. You can hear the whole city, the Allah Akbar. But here you barely really hear it because it's mainly Hindu, and you see the Hindu temples, and you see people putting out I think they're sacrifices, I don't want to say the wrong word, but offerings, sorry. Like, they put the little flowers and different things out. And it's just a completely different vibe. You'll smell the incense. Literally, when you get out of the airport, you can smell the incense because they're doing it in the airport as well. But completely different vibe, and so nostalgic for me. Part of me, like, sometimes will feel, I don't know about shame, but like, I'll just feel like hesitant to tell people it's one of my favorite places because it's like, I don't know, cliche, I guess, like Turkey, but for me, like I was saying, it just holds a really special place in my heart, and it's just such a special place for me in my journey, and I wouldn't be who I am. Hello, Daniel. Yes, Bali is an island of Indonesia. You are correct. Whew. But yeah, it just holds a very special place in my soul, and I'm just so happy to be back here after 7 years, guys. Can you believe it? I feel old. It's also like got me in a reflecting mode, just reflecting on how much I've grown and how far I've come and how much my life has changed. 2018, 7 years ago. I really can't believe that 2018, 7 years ago, and it's been